I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. A Palm Coast man is seriously hurt in a head-on collision, Tony Magoo reports.
Florida Highway Patrol reports that a Palm Coast driver was struck by another vehicle going the wrong way in Putnam County Tuesday night, resulting in the death of the other driver. Brandon McDonald, 23 of Palm Coast, was driving a blue 2011 Ford Escape westbound on Krill Avenue in Putnam County just before 11 o'clock Tuesday night when a white 2015 Kia Sorento traveling eastward crossed the median into his path. Both drivers were taken to Putnam Community Medical Center, where the driver of the Kia SUV, Pamela Leonard, 44 of Palatka, died from her injuries. The extent of McDonald's injuries is unknown at this time. FHP spokesman Sergeant Dylan Bryan said that the accident is being investigated and charges may be filed. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
This portion of WNZF Local News, a service of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Fly to the Big Apple in a New York minute on JetBlue from the Daytona Beach International Airport.
A building binge is underway in Flagler County. The Flagler County Department of Economic Opportunity is hoping to lure a prospective company from California. They've been tight-lipped, telling us only that their name for the initiative is Project Price is Right. The department says the company is considering taking up between 20 and 40,000 square feet of space at the Hargrove Grade and Palm Coast. The project, if it goes forward, would create 20 jobs in exchange for property tax incentives. The project comes on top of an addition to the US 1 commercial park that's underway, as well as Joya Sales' expansion in Palm Coast. The county is also hoping to get federal and state grants to construct a building at the airport for which a possible tenant is already lined up. Palm Coast won't be hiring a new city manager anytime soon. They've agreed to delay posting the position until 2 new council members are seated, since it could affect the application process. Councilman Nick Klufus agrees with the decision since as soon as someone applies, it'll become public.
So there's no way for an existing city manager from a neighboring city or anywhere across the country to put their name in the hat without making everyone aware at the city that they'd be leaving. I honestly believe that the best city managers are probably employed at this point, and that it would be an unnecessary risk for the best talent to put their name in the hat right now.
Moving forward, Mayor Melissa Holland says they'll hold a public meeting
to ask for input from the public on some of the qualities they would like to see in a city manager, and also maybe different ways to do outreach to a certain segment to try to find a good match for a city manager.
Interim city manager Bo Falgu, who's expected to apply for the full-time gig, is making a $140,000 salary. What was once an eyesore has now been officially dedicated as Bunnell's newest park. John Arking has the story.
The vacant parcel on South Pine Street regularly had trash dumped there while illegal drugs were being sold. But because of a vision from Bunnell Police Chief Tom Foster, the city-owned lot was dedicated last week in the name of former City Commissioner Lewis L. Jackson, Bunnell's first male African-American city commissioner who served from 1981 to 1987.
And it's nice to go by there and see kids playing in it right now. So it's very rewarding. So it was a team effort, but it was a vision I had when I first got here. And Vice Mayor Rodgers said it the best. We went from selling dope to selling hope in the neighborhood.
The park was made possible largely through a $50,000 grant from the Florida Recreation Development Assistance Program. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.